Now, a 7 News alert, Governor Josh Stein has declared a state of emergency in North Carolina as that state prepares for the impacts of Hurricane Erin. Red flags have been flying since Sunday on Emerald Isle's beaches. The Emerald Isle Fire Department has made 2 water rescues already, and they're getting ready for possible flooding and strong rip currents that Erin may bring.
As far as emergency services, try to stay ready as possible, but topping off fuel tanks, topping off our propane tanks, checking generators, maintaining our staffing levels, trying to adjust as we're seeing this storm surge come on shore.
Fire crews are urging people to stay informed and to reach out to local fire and police departments with any questions. We've got a big story underway in Greenville where the police say somebody crashed into the Lululemon store downtown. They stole stuff from inside the store after the crash. 7 News reporter Taylor Farmer standing by live with the latest on this crazy story.
Amy, it is crazy. Greenville police say around 3:30 this morning, a truck intentionally crashed into the Lululemon here in downtown Greenville. Officers say the Home Depot rental truck believed to have caused the damage has been recovered in Griffin, Georgia. Crews with Hughes Investments, the company that owns the building, along with the store manager of Lululemon, spent several hours cleaning up and assessing the damage caused by what police are calling a burglary involving 2 suspects. Onlookers and passers-by were left surprised by what they saw in one of downtown Greenville's busiest corners.
I was very surprised. Like I said, I walk every morning and it's usually quiet. People having their coffee and now the front of the store is missing. Even shoppers from out of town were caught off guard, including this group of Clemson students who came specifically to shop at Lululemon.
It took like 15 minutes to try to find somewhere to park, and then all of a sudden, we walk here and it's like, what's going on? We see these people working on it and it's closed. While these 2 visitors didn't come all the way from London just to shop at Lululemon, they were stunned by the scene.
It's a bit crazy. I mean, out of all the shops you could pick, Lululemon seems a bit strange as a choice, but they're a bit more expensive, so I could maybe understand it. Did they succeed?
Police say the suspects got away with nearly $5,000 worth of merchandise.
I knew Lululemon was very popular. I didn't think they'd break in to get to the store like that.
The damage and the nature of the crime had some thinking more seriously about safety.
I just think that the world is changing from being a very safe place where it used to be. I mean, Lululemon.
At this time, no arrests have been made. As we work to learn more, we will bring you the very latest on air and online at WSPA.com. Live in downtown Greenville, Taylor Farmer, 7 News.
All right, Taylor, thank you. Greenville police say, of course, the investigation continues. No surveillance footage has been released yet. Just into the 7 Newsroom, Spartanburg County officials say they experienced a cyber attack earlier this month, and that attack, new information here, allowed employee files to be accessed. The county says some of these files were part of the public record, and some did include individuals' personally identifiable information. The county is offering complimentary credit monitoring service to all of their county employees, regardless of whether their information was impacted or not.
In Greenville, state and local health officials met today to discuss immunization trends, highlighting a rise in vaccine exemptions and how that correlates to recent measles outbreaks. Our 7 News' Scarlett Listjack explains what you need to know.
At Prisma Health's Children's Hospital upstate, state health leaders gathered to address growing concerns over vaccine exemptions and a surge in measles cases nationwide. Officials say South Carolina has seen a dip in vaccination rates.
The vaccine exemption rates are going up. They've been going up now for the past several years, each year, a little bit higher and a little bit higher, and obviously that's a concern for us.
The South Carolina Department of Health says the statewide vaccination rate dropped to 93.9% this year, falling below the 95% threshold officials say is needed for herd immunity against diseases like measles.
Last year was the first year we've fallen below 95%. We're now at 93.9% statewide, and which suggests an exemption rate a little over 6%, which is concerning for us because now we're starting to fall below the herd immunity for diseases like measles.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has reported 32 measles outbreaks and 1,356 cases nationwide this year.
We're getting close to not having measles eliminated in this country anymore. We've got to be careful. That compares to only 16 outbreaks and 285 cases last year. So that's almost 6 times as many cases. So we're getting into a danger zone.
A doctor with Prisma Health says illnesses like chickenpox are reemerging. Health officials are urging families to consult with providers about what's best for them.
We are now seeing pertussis reemerging, whooping cough, diseases that grandparents may have remembered, but our current parents have never seen or experienced. We see these cases rising in the community.
Health officials say they also want to remind the public, if you are sick, regardless of the illness, remember to stay home. Reporting in Greenville, Scarlett Lisjack, 7 News.
Health officials say that the vaccination rate in some South Carolina counties is in the low 80% range. An emergency department is finally coming to the Clemson and Central area.
7 News' Ariana Meadows has details of ANMED's newest facility, which is being built right now.
ANMED Central Clemson is now under construction. Doctors say this will be the only emergency department in the area. Cheers rang out in the crowd, celebrating ANMED making history. Crews can begin working on a new emergency department.
Not too long ago, one of my children had a head injury and had to go to the emergency department. And luckily there was one nearby. And if it hadn't been that way, I don't know what parents would do if they had to drive long distances to receive that.
Soon that's about to change for residents in Central Clemson area. Healthcare will be closer to home as opposed to having to drive 14 miles away to the nearest emergency room.
That's assuming there's no traffic. That's about a 20-minute drive, if not further, but the nearest emergency department is 14 miles in either direction. So the fact that we're going to have a full-scale emergency department here that's available to the community is really going to benefit the community.
The facility will be near the intersection of Highway 123 and 18 Mile Road. ANMED Central Clemson Emergency Department will provide around-the-clock care, lab and imaging services, pediatric and primary care.
We also partner with a group here, so we'll have elite integrated therapy as well. So if you have a sports injury, you can also get some physical therapy. We're also going to have orthopedics in the building as well.
Officials say this facility is the largest investment at one site in the company's history. It will sit on 27 acres, 3 stories high, 150,000 square feet, 3 times as big as ANMED's Piedmont campus.
We came up with better starts here because that's what it's really about. If someone's coming in and they don't feel well, we want to help them feel better. If someone has chronic conditions, and we can work with them and help them be more healthy and have more engagement in their life and frankly more joy in their life. It's about better.
ANMED says this facility should be complete sometime in 2027. In Central, Ariana Meadows, 7 News.
Officials say the investment's worth $105 million.